was good with you guys, it's Jibril, and I'm going to give you my opinion on who I believe are black people's #1 enemy.
I want to be richer than Jay-Z, my brother, I'm hoping that I would be rich. Isn't so tired of living the way that I live. If I make it, I buy my own crib. They tell me I'm quiet like Gary, I do like a carrot on Sunday, I'm clapping those cheeks. Then my song will repeat, I'll be running the streets in a year that is by my beast. And I be like, all of these people keep hating on me, I'm like, Chris, everybody hates me. Well, I be like, fuck everybody, I never had anyone willing to help but a G. And now,
so who do I believe are black people's #1 enemy? Well, I believe that white people are our #1 enemy. The reason why I believe white people are black people's #1 enemy is due to white people being the main reason for a lot of issues that black people have to deal with to this day, such as the poverty rates amongst black people, as they would deindustrialize black neighborhoods whilst providing a lack of job opportunities for black people. White people have and will infiltrate anything positively and significantly impact the black community, like how they were involved in assassinating our well-known leaders, such as Patrice Lumumba, Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X, overall invoking unnecessary issues for black people. The main reason why Bronzeville, Chicago became the ghetto was due to black people being laid off from their factory jobs, where a lot of black people made money as factory workers, as they closed down all the factories, whilst they scarcely gave them any job opportunities. White people would also distribute guns and drugs in Bronzeville. One of the main reasons why Africa became impoverished, and still is to this day, was due to colonization. Leopold II murdered over 9 million Africans within a 23-year span. So although black people today are worsening our issues, black people are not the root cause to our problems, as we never created our issues to begin with, and black people never wish for these issues to occur. Now you could argue that black people are one of black people's biggest enemies, but I would claim that black people are our enemy's #1 accomplice, as we only exacerbate our issues, fulfilling our enemy's wishes by black people hurting each other. Black people don't own or control any sort of institutions, such as hospitals, banks, or schools. And speaking of schools, it's been proven that black students would be better off with black teachers, but instead, black students are being taught by teachers that are predominantly white, purposefully being miseducated and being fed an agenda that doesn't benefit black people. Now, although white people aren't committing as much heinous crimes towards black people compared to black people today, they aren't thinking about solving our issues that they caused, and would go as far as to encourage other black people to keep harming each other. And I believe it's due to how genetically great we are, with black people being the genetically greatest race group, giving black people the advantage to flourish and take over the world quicker than anybody else. Every white person has a level of racial loyalty for their own race group that will never dissipate, because no matter how fond they are of other ethnic groups, white people will forever be their people. It's been scientifically proven that even white children as young as 3 years old display favoritism for their in-groups. And let's not negate the fact that on a global scale, white people are actually a minority on this earth due to the lack of melanin they possess. And unlike black people, if white people wanted to have white babies, they can only stick amongst their group in order for them to actually have white babies, considering the fact that white skin is a genetically recessive gene. And although they are winning externally, they will never be satisfied with themselves internally, as I believe that they are highly narcissistic people that crave attention and control. However, I do believe that black people can eventually solve our issues by unifying, building ourselves up, equipping and preparing to defend ourselves, and distancing ourselves from people that aren't willing to prioritize black people. Nobody else is going to solve our issues, so it's up to black people to solve our problems. By the way, I personally find it to be a red flag if anybody told me that white people aren't our enemies. They are the main reason why black people are suffering today, so how can they not be our enemies? But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, peace, and take care of yourselves and more.